Previously on Syrvivor. We had an auction and a superlatives challenge that led Sean to gain his first idol of the season, as well as Mike, immunity. Throughout the episode, we clearly saw the lines drawn between two sides, Abby, Erica, Sean, and Summer, and the majority 5. Using the idol clues, Geneva found her third idol of the season. At Tribal, they use Austin's fake idol plan to perfection, using the real idol on Derek, saving him and sending home Abby and her dog Oliver. Who will be next voted out? Find out tonight.
Okay, so that could not have gotten any better. I literally I swear, don't say I predicted everything that was gonna happen except for Sean. I said Sean was gonna use his idol. He used his idol. I said we should vote for Summer, but they said that they wanted Abby just to be safe. But I knew he wasn't gonna use it on Summer, and it's so annoying because literally last week my instinct was right, and this week my instinct was right. I wish we just would have gone with Summer, but like at the end of the day, they lost a number and we beat them again. So I think I honestly trust all of them so much. So we're kind of chilling right now.
So I honestly didn't expect that to work. I think now I've received votes in every single tribal except for one now. So I'd say I've almost gone home a bunch of times. Not a great feeling. I mean, good to still be here. Not exactly sure why people hate me so much. Maybe they see me as a threat. I don't know, but I'm very happy to be here. And this week was best case scenario. We didn't expect it to happen, and it did. So very happy right now.
Alright, come on in, guys. So, we've been playing this game for 56 days, and we're gonna cut it short. I think it's time for some love. You guys have been playing this game for far too long. Time to bring out your friends, family, and loved ones into this game to help you out for this challenge. So, Mike, you can come up here. Mike, for your loved one, you have your dear friend, Brandon.
What's up, Syrvivor? I'm Brendan. I'm Mike's loved one, and we're all here to cheer you on. Yeah! We love you so much. We know you're going to do great. Good luck in the challenge, and we're going to win it all.
Brandon, come out.
It's been 5 minutes.
Brandon, Mike, welcome. Who's this guy to you, Brandon?
This is my best friend from home. We went to high school together. Known him forever.
Mike, same way?
Yep, since kindergarten.
Amazing. You guys think you're going to win this challenge today?
Yes.
Awesome. You can join the line. Austin, come out here. Austin, who do you think we brought you today?
I mean, I hope I have my brother.
Is your brother Dylan?
No.
Oh. Well, we do not have your brother. We have the second best thing. Dylan, come out here.
Hey, what's up, Austin? I just wanted to say good luck. I know you've been putting your heart and soul into Syrvivor, and all of Floor 2 is rooting for you right now. So just keep up the great work, and we love you.
Put them two. Nope. Amazing. Dylan, who's Austin to you?
Austin, he's a great guy. We're on the same floor. We've been homies since day one. Great guy.
Austin, how about Dylan?
I kind of just knocked on the door trying to see if he would come. I don't wake him up really.
Well, do you think you guys will win this challenge?
Not a chance.
Not a chance. Alright, we'll see. Chance. We'll see what happens. Join the line. Geneva, come out here. Geneva, are you ready to meet your loved one?
I am.
Sam, come out here.
Geneva, we're so excited for you. We can't wait for you to win this thing. It's so amazing. Crookshanks and Kyle are excited too. Yay!
Sam, Geneva's loved one. Sam, who's Geneva to you?
Geneva is one of my amazing friends in my MPA cohort.
Look at that. Geneva, Sam?
Yeah, Sam is probably one of the people I really got to know and got really close with in my cohort, and she's made
my time at Syracuse amazing, especially because she went here. So she's kind of taught me the ins and outs of the area, and so it's been really great to have Sam as a friend.
Amazing. Well, good luck at today's challenge. You guys can join the line. Derek, come join me. Derek, who would you want in the world to join you today?
Anybody but Jules.
Anybody but Jules? Well, we have Jules! Jules, come out here!
Hey hun, so we are rooting for you over here. We really hope that you win, and you better give me the money.
Jules, Derek's girlfriend. Jules, who is this handsome young man to you?
I think his name is Derek, right? We've been dating for 2 years.
2 years. Derek, who's Jules to you?
She's a pretty fierce competitor. I picked her because, when it comes down to it, she'll fight another contestant. So, I think she has a lot of fire, and I hope she's ready for this competition.
All right, watch out, Cal. You guys can join the line. Good luck to y'all. Addie, you ready? Come up here. We're Addie. We got your friend Nina. Nina, come out here.
Hi, I'm Nina.
I'm Anushka.
We're here for loved ones. We're Addie's loved ones.
We're Addie's main loved ones because we love her so much. She's the best. She's our best friend, and
we just love everything about her. We think she's a great person, and
I don't love everything about her, but I think she's amazing. I love her with all my heart. I think she's gonna do big things in life, and I'm gonna be there for all of it.
Yes, and we're so excited to see everything that she accomplishes, including this game.
Including this game. Dead ass. Including this game.
True. All right. We love you, Addie.
Love you.
Amazing. So Nina, who's Addie to you?
Addie is my literal best friend. I met her on the day that I came to Syracuse, and it was like an immediate click. So she's like my lifelong partner.
Addie, Nina.
That's all.
Alright, join the line. Summer, come out here. Summer, who do you want? Who do you want as your loved one?
Lost at birth sister.
Well, lost at birth sister, Callie, come out here.
Hi Summer, I just want to wish you good luck. I know you're going to crush it today. I'm rooting for you. Everyone in Lawrenson, everyone on floor 13, we are all rooting for you. You got this, girl. If there's one person who I know can absolutely kill it in the competition, it's you. I love you so much, and I can't wait to see how you do in all of the challenges. I know you're going to do an amazing job. I love you so much.
Look at this. You guys do look like sisters. Callie, who's Summer to you?
She is my roommate and my best friend, and I love her.
And Summer's the mutual?
It better be.
Alright, good luck in today's challenge. Join the line. Sean, season 1 we didn't do this, but season 2 it's your chance.
Excited.
For you, you're a lucky guy. You have 2 loved ones. Wait, Matt, right?
Matt.
Alright, we bring out Julia and Matt.
Hey Sean, I just want to say, good luck today. I think you're going to do great, and I think everyone's going to see, how much work you've been putting in, and it's all going to, it's going to pay off. And then I also want to say that I'm super grateful for you, and I'm super grateful for the time that we get together. It's already been so awesome, and I really can't wait to see, how the rest of the semester goes. And I think the only other thing that I'm gonna say right now is all for the gram.
Okay. Good, guys. So to my knowledge, these are your middles?
Yes.
Amazing. So Julia will be competing in today's challenge, but Matt, who's Sean to you?
Sean is my big, and he's also my roommate.
Look at that. And Julia?
He's my big, and honestly, it's our only semester, so I'm making the most of it.
And Sean, how do you like your middles?
They're amazing. They're some of my best friends.
And you and Julia in today's challenge? You guys gonna win it?
Absolutely.
We'll see what happens. You can join the line. Last but not least, Erica, come join me. Erica. The last loved one, Jacob, come out here.
Erica, I'm cheering for you. Love you. Hope you win this. And if it gets tough, remember, It can't be as bad as my flat tire. Bye.
Oh shit. Look at that. Jacob, who's Erica to you?
Erica is my best friend.
Oh, look at that. Erica's Jacob too.
That's her mom. It's like a brother to me.
Amazing. You guys think we'll do this challenge well? Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Join the rest of them in line. All right. Loved Ones Challenge. Today we'll be vying for immunity. Mike, I'll take that back. I already got it back. We're good. All right. So you guys ready to do today's challenge?
Yeah.
Okay. So with your loved one, we'll have a two-part challenge. The first part is non-active. If you look behind you, there are several whiteboards. The people in the second row, the farthest row up the stairs, will be your loved one. The people closest to you will be the actual person in the season. So everyone just pick a spot. Matt, you just come over here. So for the first part of this challenge, it's going to be a non-active part. We'll have a newlywed game type challenge. So I'm going to ask you several questions about your loved one. For example, one of the questions might be, who out of the two of you is the cleanest? You write down the name you think is the cleanest, and then yeah. Does that make sense? I'll also ask some questions like, what state is your loved one from? Stuff like that. So you know, if you know your loved one good enough, you'll be able to do well in this challenge. If you get the question wrong, / if your answers don't match up, your loved one will take a step down. Once you're on the bottom step, you guys are out of this challenge. From this challenge, we'll take the 3 remaining people after all the questions, and then move on to the active challenge of today's immunity challenge. Does that make sense? Okay, first question. Loved ones are answering first. Who out of the two
of you are the better cook?
This is easy, buddy.
Now front row. And we'll ask the loved ones to reveal all their boards. Okay, Erica, me, you guys are wrong. Jacob, take a step down. Sean, Julia, me, Julia, right, you stay there. Summer, you're right, Callie. Nina, me, you're right. Nina, Sam, me, you guys are right, you're good.
Addie, can you take a step?
Derek says Jules, you guys are right, stay there. Derek says Brandon says Mike, you're good. Jules, of course, correct. Geneva, correct. Addie, correct. Me, correct. And 6, Jacob, Erica. Sadly, you guys are out of this challenge. You guys can join Matt.
Brandon, Dylan, Austin. All right, for today's challenge, second part of the challenge is for immunity and the chance to give a clue to someone else. So part of this challenge will be blindfolded. So one person will be blindfolded, one person will be directing the person blindfolded. So if you look into the quad, there are 3 planks. Can you guys see them? Mike, it's right in front of you. Summer, it's right there. And Austin, it's right there.
Wait, the plank?
The plank.
I see that.
The wooden plank.
The wooden plank on the ground.
Oh, is it like the black? Yeah.
So what you're going to do is one person out of you two will be blindfolded. The other person will direct them towards the plank and they have to walk it back to you. Does that make sense? That's the first part. Once you're done with that, you guys can take off the blindfolds, and now you have to transport those 3 golf balls into those buckets. And then once you're done with the 3rd golf ball, there's an immunity idol behind the bucket. Grab it, run up the steps. First one up the steps wins immunity.
Cal, I'm running. Just tell me when to stop.
Austin, you're good. Blindfolds off. Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, guys. Slow and steady wins the race. Mike and Brandon, you're still in this. You gotta push. Austin drops it.
Mike and Brandon drops, have to go back. Summer Cali, 2nd ball.
Summer and Callie, once you grab this, grab the idol and run up the steps.
Where's the idol?
Good drop! Push it. Remember, grab the idol, run up the steps. Dylan and Austin, here comes the transfer. They're good. Grab the flag. Run up the stairs. No, run up the stairs. They dropped. Good job.
We were so close.
We did so well.
It's my fault. I dropped it.
Summer, it's not your fault.
Yes, it is. I dropped it. It's fine.
select one of your peers.
That was pretty good competition. You know I deserve it, Austin.
This is a new Immunity Idols.
Let's start something here, Austin. You know I deserve it. Maybe we can try again. Summer. That's not how you say my name, Austin.
Okay. You'll be getting a text from me.
Sounds good.
Lisa the Blue.
Thanks, Austin.
Alright. Thanks again. Thank you guys. Thank you, loved ones. Oh, before I start, get my parents in here. My mom, my dad, come here. My inspiration. They helped me out doing this. They helped me out doing this last semester, so I thank the world for them. They made it the journey just for this reason. So shout out to them.
Can I give a shout out? Shout out to Heather Feldman. I love you.
Alright guys, that's all I have for you. Unity for Austin, the rest of you, tribal council, loved ones. Thank you guys for coming out.
I had so much fun with Jacob here. We didn't do nearly as well as we thought we should have.
You did terrible.
On the non-physical part, but it's okay because we know the important things about each other. The fact that I'm a better cook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you are.
Like, I think we would have killed the physical portion, but what are you gonna do? Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me on. You know I beat you.
It's okay. I still love you.
So we didn't do so well in that challenge, but it's weird because we're really close and we know each other really well.
And it was just like between a lot of like answers.
And it was like I feel like it was like the first layer things, we know like the deeper things about
we know
each
like
other.
the weird habits and stuff about each other.
Exactly. I think we won.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
One Sam, I'm so grateful she came to support me today. Even though we didn't win, I think we did pretty well in terms of knowing things about each other. I think Sam probably knows more about me than I do about her, which probably didn't help this challenge.
So it being reversed was a little bit tough, but it was so much fun. Thank you for letting me come do this. I was super nervous, but also super excited, and Geneva got immunity anyways.
So yeah, so it's like,
exciting.
essentially, me getting an idol clue is basically me getting immunity, because I've already found 3 idols in this game, more than anyone else, so it's pretty impressive. So I'll probably find a 4th when I get the clue. And best case scenario was Austin winning, so we can just vote out one of the 3 on the other side. Successful day. Yes. So thanks for coming.
Thank you.
We didn't win. We kind of dropped the ball in the newlywed challenge. I guessed correctly what her favorite holiday was, but she didn't think that I knew what it was, so she wrote a different answer.
I didn't think you were so complex-minded. I'm surprised.
I got her ice cream wrong, so that was a big loss as well.
That was
And then
huge.
she put some weird-ass movie down for the movie. So
go with the win.
Yeah, no, I'm not 80. So yeah, we lost, but somebody from our alliance won today, and I'm pretty happy about that. So looking forward to the week to come.
Well, that's always disappointed, but it was a really fun game. Strawberry, man. Strawberry ice cream. Like, what the heck?
Stand in the middle.
Barely.
So obviously that challenge did not go the way we were hoping. Did you have fun though?
I did have fun.
Did you have fun spectating that?
I did have fun spectating. It was funny.
I'm glad you got to see it before I'm out, because I have a bad feeling that that's what's coming next. I don't think I'm going to be in this game much longer. So we'll see if I can manage to do something. But I'm not feeling great about it.
I'm honestly now personally invested in the fact that you need to stay.
I'm glad I got to do this with them though. They're 2 of my favorite people. So it was a good time.
Good shit. Whenever you're ready.
All right, guys, that was rough. We were so close. But we had the 3rd ball. We were ahead of everyone. And I think it was my fault. I think I dropped it.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was like really hard to balance that thing, and
we did
so well the first 2, and then the 3rd one, just like the ball did not want to go in. It was not having it. Okay. But we tried our best, and we had fun, and that's what matters.
Yeah, we crushed the questionnaire.
Everyone knows like we're like those bitches, so it's fine. Don't put that in.
It's just
it
would have been
amazing.
No,
we were so close.
We were so close, but I don't really know how like this works. But I don't think you're gonna go home.
I definitely wouldn't if I
You
won
add
that challenge.
okay. Well, if she does go home, then like there will be no like character left on the show. You are the personality here. I met them and like they need summer.
Yeah. All right. I gotta go. I'm ahead out.
Greetings, everybody. It's Sunday night, about 9:05. I'm currently waiting for Addie to meet me by Carnegie. We're here because we want to find the idol. We met with the other 3 guys yesterday to search for the idol using the clue, which involves 2 L's and being up in the air. And other random things. And, you know, we weren't really able to find the idol, so we're gonna take the opportunity to look for it tonight. So I just want to give an update. We looked around basically everywhere we could think of that we hadn't looked already, as well as back in some places we have looked, and we were really unsuccessful. It was just so frustrating because I was hoping we'd be able to find this idol tonight, because I think me and Addie might need it down the line, but I just couldn't find it at all. It's just frustrating. I want to find a 4th one and be able to play a 3rd one if need be. It's just these clues don't make any sense. I just hoped one of the guys didn't find it and didn't say anything, because that would be pretty lame. But yeah, it's like all I can think of is like the dome. We tried in like, you know, like in the ice school. I don't know. We tried like so many places. I tried by DPS, Schaefer. I don't know. I literally tried almost everywhere that I could think of.
The only thing that I couldn't really get was if you need help, you're almost there, but like you're next to a hospital. Like if you need help and you're at the hospital, you're almost at the idol. I'm taking that. Like it should be there. And I scoured that bridge. I hunted with my entire lines and alone, and I did not, it wasn't there. It just was not. I looked in the stairwell leading up to it. I looked on the whole bridge. I looked under the bridge. It was just not there. I need Derek in this game as a shield and as someone I can trust, because I know I will tell him the truth and he will tell me the truth. And the only time if he's in Final Four with me, and I win the immunity, I'm gonna tell him straight to his face. I'm gonna be like, I cannot cast a vote for you because you are the least likely person for me to beat in the end. And so he can get time, because I think he deserves that.
My only problem at this point in the game is that I'm so close with Erica and Sean that I feel bad if I'm not. It's not that I'm not lying to them, but if I'm not telling them the whole truth, like that I've already met with Derek once. I just told Sean I'm meeting with him again tonight, but it's like, with only 8 people left, I really have to play an individual game, especially if they're not willing to try as hard as I am. So I just don't know how much I should tell them about how hard I'm trying. Like I'm mad that but the thing is, like, if I tell Sean, then he'll tell me what he's doing, and like I want to be able to know what he's up to. So I did tell him I'm meeting with Derek again, but because Sean and I are going to try and get Derek and Mike to flip for this vote. We'll see how it goes.
Obviously.
Eat something? Hold this man.
Obviously, I'm not in a great spot this week. Definitely feeling like I am probably the most likely to get voted out. So I've been kind of scrambling, trying to put in work. I talked to Derek earlier. Originally, I wanted to convince him to vote with I wanted him and Mike to vote with me, Erica, and Summer and try and get out either Eddie or Geneva, but he really has no reason to do that, so he kind of shot it down, which I understand. But I also talked to him about potentially flipping and voting Erica, which at this point, if that's an opportunity they're going to give me, I really don't have any other choice but to take it, because I am kind of running out of options at this point. If I want to stay in the game, I'm going to have to go with the numbers, as much as I don't want to. So we'll see, but it's not good. I have not felt this uncomfortable in the game ever. So it's new territory for me for sure.
Bruh, huge.
Hey guys, it's the day of the next challenge. This week seems pretty clear cuts just because, it's 5 of us versus 3 of them. But they've been trying to play mind games with us all week. I've been talking to Summer and Sean a little bit, and they've been basically saying, oh, keep me around, I'll vote with you, and stuff like that. And then I mentioned that as a joke, mostly, to be like, would you guys be down to vote on Erica? And they sent me this big long text today saying they would if we would take the final 4, which is, there's no way in hell that I'm taking them to the final 4, because if either one of them is in the final 4, then they're gonna win, as opposed to me and Mike. They have the jury's on their side. But they're playing a lot of mind games, because they're saying stuff like, Erica was trying to get Addie and Geneva to put your name down, so it's really kind of freaking me out a little bit, because I know at a certain point we're gonna turn on each other. I didn't think it would be nearly this soon. I was hoping we could make it to the final 5 together and then kind of deal with that, but yeah, it's definitely kind of freaking me out a little bit, because this week I've been feeling pretty comfortable, and if I went home it would be a shock, and I'd be very, very upset, because it seems right now that I'm in such a good position, and it would really be unexpected and kind of hurt me. And I think it would be stupid from the other people, because then they're kind of bringing a 5-person alliance down to a 4v3, and at that point the 3 could catch up.
Okay, so this whole week I've been paranoid as shit. It's supposed to be an easy vote, where there's 5 of us, 3 of them, we should just be able to pick one of them off, but the easy weeks are always the hardest weeks. And I'm paranoid that Geneva or Austin might turn or flip on me or Derek and get one of us out with the other 3. And I think that because honestly best for their game at this point. It might not be, because that might just give the other 3 a chance to get into the final 3 completely, but I think that honestly, from what I can tell right now, it would be best for their game to flip, and that's why I'm nervous it's gonna happen, because all week Erica has been pushing onto Geneva that it's me and Derek and Austin want to go to the end together and we're gonna win together, and then she was telling Austin that me and Derek are gonna win over him and that we're gonna get votes over everyone, and that he needs to take me out now when he can. And I'm not sure how much my side sees me as a threat, but I know everyone sees Derek as a threat. It's really good if my side doesn't see me as a threat right now. I don't think they realized that I don't know how everyone is communicating on my tribe, but from what I am getting is that everyone does come to me. So I have been calling a lot of the shots with who to get out and what the plans are, and I think I'm stepping a little over that boundary recently, and I need to tone it back, even though at this point, by 7 or 6, it's at that point it's just, if I'm in the front, I'm in the front, and I can't do anything about it.
I'm just gonna talk, and I don't know where it's gonna take me. So, right after the Loved Ones challenge, I was kind of like, let's just vote for Austin, because Austin has immunity, but it's 5-3, so our votes don't matter anyway, because whoever they want to go home is gonna go home. So I was like, I just want to vote for Austin, because why not make it 3 times where I vote for him and he doesn't actually go home? Why not? And then I was like, let's just all make public statements about who our least favorite person is. So let's all just vote for our least favorite person. And because not that it means anything, because none of them are going home. But let's just do it, and let's just like make it super obvious who we don't like. That was my plan. And then I was thinking, and like, I was not part of trying to get Addie and Geneva to work with us. That was all Summer and Abby, and I was like, they're not gonna flip. I don't know why you trust them, because they're not gonna vote with us. And they were like, no, they're 100% with us. And obviously that didn't happen. And I texted Austin, saying, like, obviously Derek and Mike are the biggest, all the guys, the 3 guys are the biggest challenge threats over there. So I texted him saying, like, dude, like, you're competing for immunity with Derek and Mike. Why not up your chances of winning by getting rid of one of your competitors? Because Geneva and Addie are not going to win a physical immunity. Sorry, ladies, but statistically, Mike, Austin, or Derek is going to win a physical challenge. And we've seen it happen ever since the merge. So why not decrease your chance? Like, player to player, before I'm out of the game and I'm on the jury and I can't talk to you and give you advice. Doesn't it make sense to vote out a competitor so that you have a better shot of winning at, say it gets down to final 3, you have a better shot of winning that challenge and automatically making it to the end? Doesn't that make sense? Because it makes sense to me. And it makes sense to a lot of people.
So I'm not gonna worry about that. I haven't heard anything at all from the other side besides a brief text I got from Erica basically explaining that Mike and Derek are the real threats. So I'll get more into that in a bit. But I won the challenge, gave the clue to Geneva, sort of just as, hey, like, I want to work with you and keep you close, sort of just so that way if she has the power to kind of choose who comes along with her if she wins the challenge, or is a swing vote in a week or 2. Once we get down to 5, she'll favor me. So that was kind of what that was about. Let's see. Going back to what Erica said, Erica sent me a text basically explaining that Mike and Derek are the real threats in the game, and that the jury will favor them, blah, 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 blah. Don't really care. Don't really care at all. It's unfortunate at this point in the game that the jury is pretty much going to be completely composed of that side, meaning they can pretty much choose who wins. I would expect the 6 of them to vote together too, so. With that being said, at this point, I know I've played a really good game, and the people who I've been working with for the past couple weeks have played pretty good games too, and I think we should all be proud of what we've done to get here and how we've managed to pull this off. So, to be completely honest, I don't mind losing to anyone on this side. I don't feel pressure to make a move. That mainly because the whole other alliance is going to be on the jury. So sitting next to Erica or Sean or Summer, any combination of 2 of them at the end would make 0 sense. You would lose instantly. There's no way you get any votes. So the 3 of them need to end up on the jury one way or another. Which is unfortunate, but it's just how it is. I mean, I've said since the start of this game, is pretty much Big Brother with like the Survivor format. So I mean, it's going to be a lot of close and personal relationships that play a part into who people vote for and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens.
Geneva basically told me, like, Geneva and Addie both said, like, I'm listening to your perspective. yada yada yada, but I don't think this week is the week to do it. And I was like, I politely disagree, not giving an ultimatum, because we know how that worked last time. Didn't work. Not giving an ultimatum, just offering my opinion because I respect the game, friend to friend. This is what I would do, and I want to give you the advice before I'm out of the game, and I can't give you that advice, and then I ended up being right.
It's very tricky to me and my other fellow Alliance members. So at this point, me, Addie, Austin, Derek, and Mike probably plan to vote out Sean tonight. Sean was on a previous season of Syrvivor Syracuse, and in addition, Sean is a physical threat, and we cannot risk him going to the end. Because of that, and since we were notified that this challenge will most likely be an active challenge, we need to assure that our side has the highest probability of winning this challenge. The other side, according to Erica, is planning to vote out Derek tonight. She messaged me this long message kind of explaining why it's best for my game and Addie's game to flip and vote with them. She says that he is playing the best game, and if he makes it to the end, he's winning. She said if Mike or Austin make it to the end, they win too, which I don't really understand, because I feel arguably at this point of the game, Addie and I have played a stronger game. Even though we haven't won challenges, we are making a lot of the strategic moves in this game, and I am the reason that Jack, Andrew, and Abby went home. So I don't really see how this is an accurate statement, but then again, they might not fully be aware, the jury themselves, of what moves I'm making, which is why making it to the end and being able to give that final speech is very important for me, because I do have the moves and I do have the gameplay to prove that I deserve to win. At the end of the day, if I make it to the end with the guys and I give my speech and it is stronger than the others, and they still vote for Derek, Austin, or Mike to win, then it shows that these jury members do not respect the game. I have not done anything personal against these people. I haven't said anything mean to them. So honestly, if they do not respect the game as jury members, then that just looks negatively on them.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ramble right now because once again, I'm annoyed, even though everything went as to plan and we got super lucky this week by getting Abby out and Sean using his idol. Like, that's literally what we went into hoping would happen. But I'm annoyed because I just feel like I keep making good game moves and all I get back is the other side saying that if I go to the final two, they're not gonna vote for me. I just think, like, what else, like, what do you want me to do? I'm playing the game the way the game is supposed to be played. Like, sorry that I didn't vote with you guys. Like, it would not have been good for my game. I am playing this game because I want to win, not because I want to make friends. It's annoying because, like, I'm just frustrated. What else can I do? Every week, I'm the one, like, basically, like, I'm not saying orchestrating the moves, but I'm a big part of the decision that ends up happening. And this week, okay, so the past 3 weeks, it's literally been Geneva and I. We are making the moves, and we're the people that they're saying they would never vote for. Like, we're playing this game. We're playing it more than anyone else. Like, this week, literally, Derek was just sitting out, and he had a bunch of schoolwork. I had a bunch of schoolwork. I had 3 tests today, but I still try to make a good freaking. It's frustrating. I'm annoyed. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do, because at this point, like, I think they're just gonna be a bitter jury, and they're gonna vote with who they like the most and not who played the game the most. I have been playing from day one. I just think it's frustrating, and the fact that they would vote for Derek. What has Derek done in this game? They're saying if Derek gets to the top, they're voting for him. What has Derek done in this game? He just sits there, he gets lucky with snakes. He has not made one decision. He has not put his life at risk one time. Whenever he has snake advantage, he uses it on himself. I don't even know if he's had idol, but I have never once, like, what has he done?
At this point, it's just going to come down to who's sitting at the end with who. Apparently, the jury thinks that Mike and Derek have a final 2, or people think that Mike and Derek have a final 2, and the guys all have a final 3 or something like that. That's not true. I haven't made a single final 3. I probably won't for the entire game unless someone comes to me with it. I'm not going to make anything. I'm not, because I don't want to break it. I am playing the loyalty game. I don't want to make promises I can't keep. So, if it comes down to 5, and it's the 5 of us left, I would say, unfortunately, Derek would be the first person I voted for to get out. I think he's the most compelling to win. So he needs to go. And at that point, at 4, I don't even know what the format is at 4. I don't know if it's going to be a one-on-one challenge or if it's going to be votes or something like that. We'll see what happens. But right now, if I could sit the final 3 there, it would probably be Geneva and Addie. And I think I'd have a decent shot. I mean, I wouldn't mind losing. I mean, at this point, there's no flashy moves left to make because making a move this week against someone on my side just exiles me from that side. And even if I get to the end with the other side, they all have the jury votes from their alliance. So I have... Flashy moves aren't going to win anyone a game at this point. It's just going to be about building the case, following through with your game plan, and pitching to the jury at the end.
It's just, all I can do is trust them. And hope that by convincing them that if Sean, Summer, or Erica make it to the final 3, they'll win if I can convince them enough of that. And that just my bonds with them are strong enough and that they don't want to get me out. So, for Geneva, I'm playing up to her that I want to go to the end with her. I want to sit next to the most deserving people, and she's one of the most deserving people in this game right now because of all she's been through. And I do honestly believe that Geneva's in the end. I don't beat her. I don't see a way how I beat her because she's been to every tribal council and hasn't received a vote yet. She's found 3 idols. She's made smart plays. She's been on the bottom this whole time until we came. I don't see how you can't vote for her. Like, you have to vote for her if she's in the end. Of course, I'm playing up the same thing to Austin. Like, why would you want to get someone out who wants to go to the end with you? But I played up more to him that if it's more important to get the other side out first before we get each other out. So I just talked to Geneva and Addie, and then Addie after again. They came to me, they were like, we think we should vote Summer. I was like, no, Sean. I was like, I have to get them on to Sean. So I was just like, guys, Luke switched it to active. Like, Sean is their best challenge player. Like, if we don't vote him out, then they have a higher chance of winning and getting that idol clue. And I think I got them back on to Sean. But then Addie calls me after, and this is where it gets really interesting. She calls me and she's like, I'm worried about Geneva flipping next week, because Geneva called Addie right after and was like, I think we should flip next week if they win. So, and Addie tells me, I don't want to flip. I want to play with you guys, and she can't successfully do it without me. And she was like, I think if we get Summer out, then Geneva will have less ability to flip.
Okay, so just talked with Derek on the phone. He basically told me that Sean and I are on the line, and that he's trying to keep us around, but it's not what the rest of his alliance wants. So I'm just a little scared because my name has not been written down once, and I'm not prepared to go home tomorrow. So we're just gonna have to see how things go. I'm gonna talk to Derek again tomorrow, but basically he's not ready to vote out one of the girls because he doesn't want to turn on his lines, which makes sense, but like, dude, start making moves. I'm gonna work with you. I'm promising you.
Come on in, guys. We're rolling I'm also going to announce this season there'll be a final 2. Not a final 3, final 2. Oh, there's that. Okay. So tribal time. So Erica, take me through last week's vote. Abby voted out. What happened? Take me through it.
I don't know what there is to say. I mean, it was a 5-4 vote. We had no plan going in. It sounds like they had no plan going in. Words were said at tribal, and it ended up not in our favor.
I just think that challenge, no one could really prepare for it. We didn't really know what was going into, but Austin winning that was really good for our side, and I'm glad that I'm here with this week. I guess that's
Some are going to you, before you say your point. You're so close to immunity, missed it out by 1 ball. How long is it? How's it been haunting you this week?
It was a good 48 hours. Took a little bit of my sleep. I actually did prepare for the challenge. Callie and I did do trivia on each other. We also practiced doing the blindfold challenge because I'm not messing around. Clearly it paid off, but not completely. I don't know. Love Callie. She couldn't have done any better. I'll get over it.
I take responsibility. We notified her that she was ahead, and I think
that
it
way too.
excited.
Yeah, she let me know I was ball ahead, so then I was like, I don't think I focused as much. It'd be that way.
That's Eric. Addie brings up a good point. She doesn't think she'll get the jury votes in the end. Now, do you think that's a possible person to target? Because that takes up a seat in the final 2, and you want that seat.
I'm not thinking about targeting people in my lives right now. We have stuck together this far. I see no reason why that should be any different this week. To be frank with you, whether I win the game or not, that would be a huge honor for me. But one of the reasons why I wanted to do this was to make friends. I'm not trying to stab anybody in the back here and make them not talk to me or make them hate me. Ultimately, I think what's more important is we're together, and then whatever happens in the future, whatever will happen.
So Erica, speak to me about your situation right now. So you're obviously on the outs with the 3. Now, do you approach the people in the majority saying, hey, this is the perfect opportunity to get out this threat? They'll beat you in the end. Do you think this is the perfect opportunity to do that? Try to pull over some people?
I said however many weeks ago, there's never a bad time to make a move. I think to accept defeat is not necessarily the way to play the game, because that's just my opinion. You want to make moves, and you need people to make moves, and if bottom line, I don't want to be wrong about trying to help somebody make a move, and I'm not gonna say I told you so, but we'll see what happens.
And Geneva, Erica brings up a good point. Yes, you could take out a big threat, but it's all about timing in this game, because if you join to their side, those 3 might beat one of you 5 in the end, saying that they have 3 votes here. So what's the timing in your head when to make this move?
Yeah, I feel like tonight will be a move, regardless if it's a move that people like or don't like. But I am thinking about the game and how I want to move forward. And so every move that I do is intentional, and I don't want to do anything that would risk my.
And Summer, speak to me a little bit about your position. Do you jump over to the 5 saying, hey, get out Sean and Erica, I'll work with you guys for my last vote, I'm a free agent, or do you stick with your guts and try to bring people over to your side?
I just stick with my guts. I see what I can do, and if it doesn't work out, I'm at peace, but that doesn't mean I've given up.
Sean, how about you? Same question.
You want to repeat it?
Yeah, do you jump over to the 5 saying, hey, I'll be with you guys, I'll vote with you guys, use me as a vote, take out Summer and Erica, or do you stick with your 3, like you've been doing, and try to pull over people from the 5?
I mean, you kind of just got to ride with what you got. I mean, if you look at the numbers, they don't need any of us to do whatever they want to do. So it ultimately doesn't, they have no reason to bring any of us on board. It ultimately doesn't benefit any of them. So like, it obviously you want to keep playing the game. At least I really want to keep playing the game. I actually do want to win, but you kind of gotta rock with it. Hope things fall in your favor, then go from there. But I'm sticking with mine.
It's now time to vote. Sean, you'll be first.
This is symbolic. Obviously, my vote doesn't matter much here, but it's personal, I guess. Luke cut this. I just don't like you. Or play it. I don't care. Fuck it. I'll be gone.
Votes are read and the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the council area immediately. I'll go tally the votes. If anyone has an immunity idol and wants to play it, now will be the time to do so.
We don't have any.
I'll read the votes. Wait. First vote, Addie. Geneva. Sean. Got one vote Addie, one vote Geneva, one vote Sean, 5 votes left. Sean.
Thank you.
Geneva. 1 vote Addie, 2 votes Geneva, 2 votes Sean, 3 votes left. Sean. The 12th person voted out, and the 4th member of jury, Sean. Sean, can you grab your torch?
That was close. So did I. 21 years of age.
Cynthia is 21. Sean? Try this way. Keep over. Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
You know, 2 times the charm. Never mind, that makes no sense. So yeah, tried twice and it didn't work out at a time. So not much you can do about that. I'm just too good at this, I guess. They knew it was a threat and they voted me out, which was the smart call. I have a lot of love for Summer and Erica, and everyone in the jury right now. Got love for Derek, and that's about where the love ends. Yeah, I'm kind of distraught right now, but there's not much you can do. It's the name of the game, and I'm just glad I don't have to worry about showing up to shit anymore. But wish I could have won.
Next time on Syrvivor. In our last in-person challenge of the season, balance is key as tensions begin to rise within the majority 5.